Foster children. What's the most insane thing you ever experienced? When I was 13 and got placed with the Barlows, I thought I'd finally hit the jackpot. Nice house, my own bed, clean socks that actually matched. They lived on this ranch outside El Paso with horses and everything. The social worker said they were good people who'd been fostering for years. The Barlows had one other kid staying there. Caleb was 17, tall, and had this whole golden boy thing going on. First day, he helped me unpack my garbage bag of clothes and gave me a pair of Jordans that still had the tags on them. Said his feet grew too fast and they didn't fit anymore. But something felt weird about him, like he was too perfect. He'd help me with homework every night, taught me how to ride their dirt bike, and even made my lunch for school, but he never went to school himself. When I asked about it, Mrs. Barlow just said he was homeschooled and left it at that. Caleb never had friends over, never talked about hanging out with anyone, and every night after dinner he'd disappear into his room and I'd hear him whispering on the phone. Stuff like, she left the bag in the laundry basket, or wait until the weekend. He always leaves town on Fridays. I figured maybe he had a girlfriend or something. But then one night when I was getting water, I heard him say, target confirmed. Package will be moved Tuesday morning. That's when I started paying closer attention. Caleb would watch me do normal stuff like it was some kind of experiment. When I'd go to my room, he'd wait exactly 5 minutes, then walk past my door. When I used the bathroom, he'd time how long I was in there. One day I was looking for my phone charger and found this tiny black thing taped under the coffee table. It looked like a microphone or something. I freaked out. Were the Barlows criminals? Was this some human trafficking thing? All these horror stories from other foster kids started flooding my brain. That night I confronted Caleb about it. He looked around like he was checking for hidden cameras, then pulled me outside to the barn. I'm not supposed to tell you this, he said, but I'm not actually a foster kid. I'm an undercover cop. I laughed because that sounded insane. He was 17, but he kept going. The department placed me here because 2 kids disappeared from this house last year. We think the Barlows are using foster kids to move stuff across the border. He showed me his phone with all these text messages to someone called Detective Morrison. Screenshots of the Barlows loading bags into their truck at weird hours. Photos of license plates I'd never seen before. I didn't know what to believe, but Caleb told me to act normal and just watch. So I did. And sure enough, Mr. Barlow would leave every Friday with these duffel bags in his truck. He'd come back Sunday night with different bags. 2 weeks later, I'm eating cereal before school when suddenly there's pounding on the front door. Like aggressive pounding. Mrs. Barlow went to answer it and I heard her scream. Police flooded the house. DEA agents, regular cops, people in bulletproof vests everywhere. They were yelling for everyone to get on the ground. Mrs. Barlow started crying and Mr. Barlow tried to run out the back door. One of the agents grabbed me and asked if I was okay. I said yeah, just confused. That's when I saw Caleb.